Master Sense did a very good job. If everybody give a round of applause. All your hard work. I have a very special person that I would like to introduce for this very special portion of our gala. I would like you all to meet Miss Heather French Henry. She's been so wonderful, and we're just so grateful to have her here. As the daughter of a disabled veteran, Heather French Henry has experienced the pain and suffering that came with military service. Throughout her life, she followed her father into the halls of the VA hospitals for treatment, experienced his night terrors, and stood by his side in his miraculous journey home from the terrors of the war. After winning the title of Miss America 2000, she traveled over 300,000 miles across the United States on a national speaking tour entitled Our Foreign Heroes. Honoring our nation's homeless veterans, throughout her years of service, she not only visited veteran facilities, meeting and talking with veterans about her platform, but she also took to our nation's capital to lobby for members of Congress and the Senate on veterans issues and legislation. During her tour, from veterans' health care issues became another serious focus, and a second campaign began entitled Fighting the Silent Enemy, Hepatitis C. Touring the country with hepatitis C advocates, screenings were held, and hundreds of veterans were screened and made aware of the dangers of hepatitis C. Even after her years of service, Heather is still seen traveling across the country to raise awareness and funding for veterans issues. Through the Heather French Henry Foundation for Veterans Incorporated, established during her tour as Miss America 2000, she is dedicated to raising the ideas of patriotism by educating young and old alike about the sacrifices made by men and women who have served our nation. In Heather's own words, I will always be the daughter of a veteran, and therefore I will always honor those who fell by continuing to serve those who live. I am pleased to have the distinguished honor in welcoming world-renowned fashion designer, Miss America 2000, one of Kentucky's own, and one of my personal favorite people in the world. Please give a warm welcome to Heather French Henry.
That's my favorite part of the whole introduction, one of the favorite people in the world. Thank you. And I do have to echo what Mr. LaSour said about Savannah. We have met Savannah several times, and my husband and I own and operate the Rosemary Clooney Museum in Augusta, Kentucky. And Savannah walked in one day, she had a vintage hat on, and she came to the museum, and she has such a sweet spirit. And then she showed up in front of my showroom on Bardstown Road, and I think you were headed off the ballet rehearsal or practice, tights and everything. And of course, she asked me if I would MC, and of course, for Savannah, her mother was with her as well. So I do want to say thank you, Savannah, for you and your family and what you are doing to spread awareness for lupus. Thank you. It's extremely important, as Mr. LaSour said, about spreading awareness about various healthcare issues. Our foundation, the Heather French Foundation for Veterans, has long been an advocate for talking about healthcare issues. Ours are risks associated with military service, but lupus is something that really has touched many of us. In fact, my daughter was just sitting at the table talking about one of her teachers. It was her mother that had lupus, and I think that being able to share that connection with each one of us, it's amazing how much, it's like 6 degrees of separation. We all are touched by someone who either is affected by or knows someone who has lupus. And I want to commend our wonderful artist, Jason Wright, for designing the Tree of Hope. How beautiful. Gorgeous. And we've already seen some butterflies put on the tree in honor of those that you know that have lupus or who have passed away with lupus, so be sure you do that through the remainder of the evening. And it's, I want to tell you a little bit about Jason. We have a wonderful bio of his. It was designed by Mr. Wright for lupus patients around the world. He's a local artist, and you'll have to forgive me. I'm not a Hoosier, but I'm sure many of you, instead of us saying Kentucky Anna, would like us to say Indiucky or something like that. But that doesn't really sound very well, does it? So it's Laconia, right? Oh, yes, I got it right. Yes, thank you. Laconia, Indiana, and a disabled Army veteran who served in Afghanistan and Bosnia in infantry. He was a Boilermaker, and as a widowed dad raising his son, Jason fell in love with welding in junior high. All creations are almost 100 recycled for repurposed materials. So you can find Jason on Facebook as Jason Wright, the Funky Junkmeister, right? The Funky Junkmeister. So thank you so much. Let's give Jason another round of applause. And Savannah, I believe, has a special presentation at this moment.
Thank you for all of your hard work and efforts. And I know that tree took so many hours and it's so beautiful. And we would just like to thank you for all of your hard work. And it's just so pretty and it's more than we could have ever imagined. So thank you.
And thank you for your service to our country, certainly. The butterflies on the tree were designed by teens and children in 4-H. It's the vision of Savannah that the tree will continue to travel around the United States and increase awareness while allowing lupus patients, families, and friends the opportunity to honor those that they love. The Tree of Hope will remain in the Muhammad Ali Center for 14 days and then travel to Indiana on May 15th, where Governor Mike Pence has proclaimed Lupus Research Day and all Hoosiers to wear purple in honor of lupus awareness. Savannah gets around, let me tell you. She's got a lot of great people on her side. I mean, of course, you can't say no to that wonderful smile and that sweet spirit, certainly. And we also have another special announcement tonight that Governor Steve Beshear has proclaimed May as Month of Lupus Awareness. So please join me in thanking both Governor Mike Pence and Governor Steve Beshear for their support of such an important issue that affects 1.5 million Americans. So you all, one of the pictures are up on the screen of her with Governor Mike Pence. It is extremely important, especially in Savannah's young age, that we create generations of young people who care about spreading this type of awareness. So it's very important what she's been doing. Now Savannah has a few other people that she would like to thank.
I would really like to thank all of our sponsors and everybody that has come today. Home Depot donated the fabulous red carpet we have out in the hallway, so thank you. We have 4-H. Thank you to all of my 4-H members who have helped me. You guys are amazing. Thank you for helping me. They have all actually helped me make all of these butterflies that went on the tree, and they were just great in helping me get those decorated. And so thank you all so much for your support and being here tonight. And thank you to Rebecca Wilkins too as well for all of your help. Thank you also to Target and Frito-Lay for providing volunteers. Thank you guys so much for coming out here and being here for us tonight. I would like to welcome everybody to the first ever Champs Ball, a night to float like a butterfly for a disease that stings like a bee. My name is Savannah Robinson. I'm the founder of the ball. It has certainly been a journey through the last year to arrive where we are now. I'm so grateful for everyone who has helped to make this possible. When I first started this program, I was only 15 with a dream to make an impact and to find a cure for lupus someday. I could see my mom, who fought every day a cruel disease, and I wanted to find a cure for it, and I wanted to find it as soon as we could and as soon as possible. After starting my page, My Mom Has Lupus, I found out that it wasn't just us who were dealing with this disease, that there are so many other people out there just like us and just like our family who needed to find a cure. I'm so thankful to everybody who's helped make this possible. I want to thank the Ali Center for believing in me and being my premier sponsor for those fighting everywhere. To Alan Howie and his team at Ideology, your help has gone way past what we ever expected. To Jennifer Kennedy, for your great support and endless thank yous for that and all those sleepless nights you got over helping me. Thank you so much. Thank you to Matt Simpkins with Running for Lupus in LA for his great support and advice. What can I say to you, Mom? You're there for me through all of it, and you supported me, and I can't ask for a better mom, so thank you. You stayed up with me through the endless nights at 3 a.m. in the morning after hard days, and you gave me the love and support that I needed my whole life. So thank you, and thank you for doing this all while being sick. I really appreciate it. I love you so much. You don't know how much it means to me, to all of you, for being here, and I really appreciate it. Thank you all. Since I was very young, I've participated as I could in walks and awareness opportunities. My dream will be to find a cure. I see how much lupus impacts my mom since I can remember. I've watched her fight every day. She's my hero. The issue goes far beyond what just my family. It impacts 5 million worldwide and 1.5 million in the United States alone. Lupus affects everyone differently. That's why it's very hard to diagnose due to the fact that there's little known about it, no cause, and no cure. The best way to explain it is to imagine that you've hired a bodyguard and an attacker comes up to attack you. Instead of protecting you, he turns against you. This is essentially what your antibodies are doing within your body, affecting anywhere from your heart to your lungs to your kidneys. It affects women ages mostly 14 through 45, and it can affect anywhere from even your skin, any organ on your body it can affect. Through this fall, my mom has lupus. I've learned so much, and that there's so many people who need a cure. I've heard anywhere from people from Europe to California, and these people are just amazing. I'd like to thank my supporters on My Mom Has Lupus for all your support you've given me through the last year, and I'd also like to thank them for what they do in their own communities and everything they are doing to help fight this disease. I'm so grateful to say that after a year of hosting my page, My Mom Has Lupus, we are now at 1,300 and growing. My page takes pride in the L hand sign, which was created by Running for Lupus. My mom and me have gotten to talk to so many people due to this picture. I'm so grateful to Max Simpkins for creating it. It allows me to speak with people as I meet them about what lupus is and how it affects me and my family. Every time I've taken a picture, normally there's always someone that knows somebody that has lupus or has been touched by it, and it's really inspired me and the people and the support I've gotten, not just around the community, but around the United States and the world. You've made us soar to new heights. I would like to recognize some people and some sponsors that have really made this possible. If you could please stand when I call your name. Mr. Donald Lusser, thank you so much for your help and guidance through the year. I'm so grateful to you and your staff for allowing us to use the center and all the guidance you've given to me over the last year. To Miss Elizabeth Bissing, thank you for your help and guidance throughout the year. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much. To Miss Gina Davis, thank you for all your help and support through the last year. I really appreciate it. To Miss Jeannie Honke, all your hard work has made this possible, and I really am so grateful to all the hard work you've put into this. To Leslie Crouch at ALR, this could not happen without you. Thank you so much for your support and dedication, not just our community, but the difference you're making in the world is truly amazing, and thank you so much for all you're doing to help find a cure. Thank you also, if you all would please help me saying thank you to Jennifer Kennedy with Jane Nicole Salon and Spa, Alan Halley with Ideology, Candy Sharp with Candy's Event Girl, Clark's and Rake's Printing, and all of our fabulous printing throughout the year, and are very grateful to have all of their help. Thank you to Derek Podolsky with Oak Street Productions. Thank you so much. You've made our event truly sparkle. Thank you. I would like to recognize Mayor Greg Fisher and his staff for their help and support over the last year. I would like to recognize Kay Fox and the students from the Southern Indiana Art Institute. Your paintings are so beautiful. I wanted to thank you for truly all of your help you have put into this event. Also, if you have not had a chance to take a picture in Moments Photography booth, they're just wonderful, and thank you so much for providing that for us tonight. To the Monarchs, thank you so much for playing tonight. We're so excited to hear you sing. Thank you to Ms. Heather French Henry for making our event soar. John G., thank you so much for being here tonight. Extreme Transportation, thank you for your help and support. Also, really quickly, I would like to thank Clover Lawn Butterflies, Galt House, Frito-Lay, Masterson's, Norton's Children's Foundation, Thornton's, 146 Salon and Spa, Always M, Ear Nose, Colloquial, Comfy Cow, Cool Bar UV Clothing, CrossFit, Dress and Dwell Boutique, Ferguson Hotel, Foxfire Store, Gigi's Cupcakes, Home Depot, Horseshoe Casino, Hearn Family Dental, Louisville Ballet, Louisville Bats, Louisville Dive Center, Mariposa, the Marriott Downtown, Melissa Hoovery, Sam's Club, Oak Haven Bed and Breakfast, Pacers and Racers, Park Vista Hotel, Sub-Zero Frozen Yogurt, Taroso Electronics, The Running Store, artist Volhub Oakner, Walmart, Wildside Winery, Woodford Inn, Olivia Schneider, Jeremy Kennedy, Paula Watkins, and Danielle Cullen Bratcher. Audrey Sweetland, thank you so much for all of your support over the last ever. Thank you so much. You've just been such a great help. She's been here all day with me, running everywhere and all the errands I've needed today. She's just amazing. So thank you so much, Audrey, for being my best friend. Thank you, Dad, for all your help and support and everything you've done for me. And thank you again, Mom, my hero. Thank you for always being there for me and teaching me never to give up. Thank you.
I love that. She has all of these wonderful sponsors, and you think she's like, 25, 30 years old, and then she's doing her best, and like forever. I love that. Now that sounds like a teenager. Wow. I mean, how impressive. What a role model, Savannah, you are, and your best friend. Thank you so much. Well, lupus is a tough disease, but people with lupus, certainly as we've seen in the videos, really come together. They celebrate together and they go through their treatments together. We want to honor a few. So the Chance Ball was designed, a special award to recognize one lupus patient and their story who has overcome major life events due to lupus and is making a local impact in their community. Lupus usually affects women. However, a local Southern Indiana family knows that this is not always the case. A few years ago, a pastor suffered a stroke before he knew he had lupus. Now, Pastor Chad Hunter is fully recovered and impacting the lives of others in his community. That is why we are pleased to announce the first recipient of the Survivors Award goes to Pastor Chad Hunter.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to take this time to, first of all, thank Savannah for the awesome example that she has set for not just, of course, teenagers, but for adults as well. We appreciate the fine work that she is doing, and this is just an honor to accept such an award where she has mentioned so many people fight this disease, but those that are like me never have a chance to really understand or acknowledge the fact that they do have this disease until something drastic happens. And so just to bring awareness to all of us that are battling this disease, we want to say thank you. And once again, it's such an honor to receive this award tonight. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you.
Now, our next award goes to someone who is no stranger to this community, really a pillar in this community. This award honors a patient who battles lupus on a daily basis, yet still makes a positive contribution to the local and global community. Anyone that knows her knows that she embodies the heart of this award. She's active in the community. Well, that's kind of an understatement. I think she does like 3 million appearances during the year for various functions. Serving on the Brain Injury Association of Kentucky Board and as an alumni of the University of Louisville, she donates her time to many organizations, including the Spina Bifida Association, the American Cancer Society, Multiple Sclerosis Society, American Lung Association, and St. Baldrick's Foundation, just to name a few. As a native of Louisville, Kentucky, Dawn holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in Communications and a Bachelor of Arts degree in Biology, both from the University of Louisville. She has 2 sons, Eric and Alexander, and a daughter, Brittany. Each day you can tune in to find her co-anchoring the 5:30 and 7:30 p.m. newscasts. On Sunday she hosts Wave Country with Don G, a 30-minute program at 10:30 a.m. And this is why we are very honored to give the very first Champs Award to my friend Don G.
It is an honor to be here. I thank Miss Savannah, who tickles me, because she will do whatever she wants to do in life, I can tell you that. But we thank you, Savannah. Work had said I could not be here because it's May and it's Derby. We're in May sweeps. And the next thing I know, she talked to somebody and here I am. That's all I can tell you. But anyway, what I'd like to say about lupus is that for most of us that have lupus, you look at us and most folks think, well, they're perfectly fine. I do battle this disease every day. I have braces on my legs. Most people don't know that. I generally wear braces on my hands, but not in public. I cannot tell you the number of times that I'm in the hospital. I'm very proud of my Newport. That's the way I take my medication. I was talking to Dr. T about that. And life is pretty much a struggle every day, but I am blessed. I am so blessed I cannot fit any more blessings in my pocket. So I just keep going. I know that if I don't use it, I will lose it. Although many times I've thought about taking disability, and I'm just going to keep pushing it. So to Jamie, Savannah's mom, I pray for you. I ask that you continue to pray for me. And we ask that doctors like Dr. T continue to take care of us all. So God bless you all for being here. Savannah, keep pushing that word. And maybe you'll be the one that finds the cure for lupus. We thank you all very much. Thank you.
Dawn's birthday, as we know, singing happy birthday to her. I asked her, I said, so how are you celebrating tonight? Well, her mama has made her some fried pies. Yeah. I am telling you.
I'm going to gain you 10 pounds.
Thank you. Fried pies. That and was it buttermilk pie we've often talked about. Because in my neck of the woods, it's transparent pie. Yes. But you make buttermilk. She makes good buttermilk pies. So enjoy your fried pies tonight. Please. Yes. Thank you. Well, doctors play a critical role in lupus care, especially rheumatologists. This is an award given by the ALR and CHAMPS Ball to recognize a doctor for the key role that they play in lupus care and the positive impact they are making in their community. One local doctor calls every patient with their lab results, even if they are normal. He calls them himself just so they can get used to the phone calls from him, a personal phone call. Can you believe that? Not only are his bedside manners that incredible, this Norton's doctor has a reputation for providing a combination of comprehensive care and treatments, meeting the total needs of his patients. A native of East Lansing, he attended Michigan State University for his undergraduate education. He obtained a degree in both internal medicine and general pediatrics, as well as to complete his fellowship training in the field of rheumatology from Loyola University in Chicago before coming to Louisville, Kentucky, where he now resides with his wife and his twin girls. For his outstanding care and dedication to the field of rheumatology and lupus, we are so proud to present the first Crystal Butterfly Award to, I guess I should say, Dr. T. Is that what you go by? Yes, Takagishi, yes, of Norton Rheumatology Specialist, Norton Healthcare. Please welcome Dr. T.
Yeah, this is a very great honor to be here. I think I've known Savannah and JV for about 2 years now, around. And, you know, Savannah, I don't think has missed any appointment that I've seen JV. Every single appointment, she is there, sitting there, helping out with the history. She knows every last detail of everything that's happened with her mother. And she is the most compassionate, caring, heartful daughter, really just the perfect daughter. You're really lucky. And you know, she's a great advocate to her mother. And not only a great advocate to her mother, but she's a great advocate to the fight for lupus. You know, this event is amazing. I can't believe that what you have done. So this is fantastic. So I just want to give a round of applause first of all. Lupus is most people don't realize, lupus is fairly common. I mean, it affects up to 1 to 5 out of every 1,000 people, and depending on the race and gender. And it's a very complex, complicated disease. And you know, over the last 10 to 15 years, we've learned a lot of new things about lupus, and the research has helped us learn a whole lot of new things, but you know, we're just breaking the surface. We have so far to go yet. And this is evident by the fact that out of the past 55 years, we have one new FDA-approved medication for lupus. And that's just something that is mind-boggling, and it just shows you that we have so far to go. And the only way that we're going to be able to go further is to get funding for research to learn more about the disease, and with that research will come hopefully new medications for treatments and for hopefully a cure. And it's events like this that are allowing us to have those opportunities, and hopefully, like you said, eventually find a cure for Jamie and Ms. G and everyone else that has lupus. This is very serious, and it can really turn people's lives upside down. Their families and all their friends and their lives just can really just turn upside down, as we just heard. So I am very honored to accept this award, and I'm even more honored to be a part of this event. So thank you.